Tell me, doctor, where are we going this time? Is this the 50s or 1999? All I wanted to do was play my guitar and sing. So take me away, I don't mind, but you better promise me I'll be back in time.
Has anyone ever said that you had a good singing voice, Link?
Unfortunately, everybody says that I have a good singing voice. That's basically one of the things,
all the
like...
time, why would you say that?
What?
I sing a lot of the time, but I don't think I've ever heard my singing voice complimented.
Yeah, you both have great singing voices.
Yeah, we should do a duet sometime.
Alrighty,
Okay.
we'll have to grab my friend Narabuka. He wants karaoke night after all.
I mean, I want it to be a thing on my channel to where if I get, like, popular enough, people can, like, vote for a song that they want me to sing in, like, an upcoming video or something.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll make that into a Patreon reward.
Yeah, maybe. Anyways, hello, everyone. It's been a bit of a hot minute since last time we done this. I mean, we finished a few more, like, jobs under the bonus jobs.
That was like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, that was like 2 weeks ago. And just as we were taking a break from power washing, we got ourselves another movie special here. Well, actually, this is the first movie special.
Yeah, the other ones have been games.
Games or a cartoon. So yeah.
Oh yeah, cartoons.
So yeah, as you can probably tell, this is the start of the Back to the Future special. Now, I like to openly admit, I have not seen Back to the Future in a while.
Maybe we could go back to the past then.
But I am familiar with a lot of references in that because they kept on being memed like crazy in a bunch of other videos, so yeah.
And don't you worry, like, we're totally going to be covered on trivia and quotes from the movie right over here.
Yeah, we got our movie master kaiju here, the always fearsome Linkzilla.
Glad to be here. Glad to have some time with friends instead of family for once.
And of course, as always, my partner in crime, and probably an equal fan to the movie, the always eccentric Mr. Chaos.
Of course. After all, what am I going to show to my kids?
And this is a really momentous occasion because you see, the two of you are about to become the world's first grime travelers.
Okay. With that, let's get started with cleaning with something small. Doc Brown's van. Huh.
The van. Doc Brown Enterprises.
Okay, it makes sense now. We're actually going to be at the movie set of the movie.
Oh, that's so disappointing. I was hoping that it was going to be... I mean, because I was planning on reading this in, like, Doc's voice, like...
It makes sense because we are doing film. Our client is a film producer at the Twin Pines Mall in 1984.
Damn, I can't believe Morty got such an upgrade.
Marty.
Yeah, PowerWash Services. Want to get into the movie business with us as Universal Studios? You see, I'm a producer currently in location, looking at a dirty prop and wishing I had a big old water pistol to wash it down with. When I said as much on set, my intern pointed you out in the phone book. No idea that power washing was even a thing, but apparently people watch it for hours on their VHS. Who knows? Think you'd be coming down for helping us out? We owned a medium-sized truck to another production. It's come back as filthy as anything, and we need it for our next shot. Thanks a lot. Well, it looks like we are, in a way, technically going back in time, because we're going back to 1984 for when the film was being made.
Yep. Although this actually does give me hope, because if the Back to the Future DLC is going to be, the story behind it is that we're basically just cleaning up the movie sets, there's actually a chance we could get a Jurassic Park DLC in the future.
I just find it funny that, with all the DLC that we've done, SpongeBob is canon, Laura Croft is canon. Well, you mean to tell me that Back to the Future is apparently,
not canon.
Not canon. It's just, the only canonicity is being a movie.
I mean, we actually had a time-traveling flying saucer that may or may not lead to Godzilla being canon.
Yeah, and on top of all that, the Warhammer universe is going to be canon sometime in the future. Because we got that as a DLC coming up. And I did ask Gat, and he said yes. He's going to be joining us. But
who's going to be playing?
Well,
it'll likely still be me and her, unless I'll let you guys both want to get the game and then both live stream your perspective.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that might be something to do.
Let's see here. Turn on the co-op. But yeah, that thing is muddy as heck.
Yep. And how much you want to bet that as you, clean this thing off, you'll find a switch on the back of the van, and then the DeLorean will roll out the back.
Alright, inviting a friend. Sorry for the blue screen of annoyance, people. And inviting. There we go. Now to wait.
By the way, you want to know something I find funny?
What?
There we go.
You know how they've added in a new Mortal Kombat game?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I find it very funny. Hello.
Hey there, welcome to the set. From Alex the Intern. Yeah, sorry for interrupting.
Yeah. I find it funny that, in a game of, well known for its violence, for whatever reason, they decided that the theme song for one of the characters, Johnny Cage, would be International Love.
Yeah, anyways, I'm Alex, a total whiz with a pager, so the producers asked me to regularly check in with you. I bet you're excited to be on a movie set, aren't ya? I know I am. You know, funny thing is that when I was a kid, I always wanted to go on to a movie set one day. I'm just an intern, but I'm so excited. I haven't slept for 2 days. Dude!
Yeah, that happens to us.
Thank goodness for the sugar rush of waffle puffs.
Waffle puffs. Eat them up, eat them up.
So the movie's called Back to the Future.
By Bob Zemeckis.
Okay. I know, back, but to the future? How's that even possible?
Man, this intern is very chatty.
Yep. Well, we got pretty quick on this. No joke, the title alone is making my brain fizz.
Man, this kid has no idea.
From what I've already seen, that's just the tip of a huge mind-bending iceberg.
I mean, it's so incredible to basically look back and think that these movies, back when they were being made, no one could have predicted how big they were going to become.
Yeah. I tell you more about what's going on here, but I haven't seen the skirt. They're keeping that closer to their chest than a spandex tank top. What I would have given to read that thing.
How much you want to bet that Alex is going to steal the script by the time this is up?
Mm-hmm. From what I can tell, the movie's about a high school kid who's best friend with a mad scientist.
best friends with a mad scientist. That's a blunt way of putting it, but yeah.
The high school kid's called Marty McFly. Sounds like a Scottish insect, but he's really cool.
He's almost too cool.
The scientist called Dr. Emmett Brown, and he looks like he had one electrical shock too many. You know, every time when I see images of him, I think the same thing.
I mean, it's so incredible that Christopher Lloyd played that role when he was still a young man, and he's basically been the old man archetype in everything that he's been since.
Really? How old was he when he played Dark Brown? Oh, the producers are loving that suit of yours. Oh, thank you.
It looks like the radiation suit. They're gonna ask if they can use the suit for the movie. I'm calling it now.
Is it available for day hire? There's a couple of scenes that it would be perfect for. Yep, yeah, called it!
Son of a gun.
Silence, Earthling.
I'll see if there's like extras over back at the shop for you, Alex.
Make sure you paint it yellow.
I think I got yellow colored ones.
My name is Darth Vader. I am an extraterrestrial from the planet Vulcan. That's like one of the best scenes of the movie.
Yeah, someone pick up the phone. You totally called it. Actually, let me just check something. Clothing. Outfit.
Well, I hope.
Oh, yeah, there's a yellow one.
Well, I hope that they didn't leave the dog in the cabin of the van.
I'm sure they didn't.
It's already mutated into human form. Shoot it! You think I could get like an establishing shot of the parking lot? Can we see the mall?
Yeah, there you go.
Let's see. Looking around. Oh man, we can only see the back of the Twin Pines Mall sign. That's disappointing.
Yeah. And there's an invisible wall, but there's a PW Sims and a Fontaine's.
Yeah, that about checks out.
Dr. E. Brown Enterprises, 24-hour scientific services.
Man, you guys got that shiny like a new penny.
Yeah.
Is there any lever on the back? Any switch?
I don't see one.
Yeah, given that we're already at 99, unless they do a switcheroo, I don't think the DeLorean is coming out.
Yeah, that's a shame.
Well,
You know,
guaranteed. Well, the DeLorean is another job, so.
You know, it's actually kind of a thing. Like, people are basically speculating that with the way the DeLorean opens and with how big the van actually is to where it can only encompass the size of the car, people are thinking, why the heck was Doc even in the DeLorean while it was in the back of the van? It's
There
like,
we go.
what was he doing? Like, he had to have driven it into the back of the van, and was he just waiting for Marty to show up just to do the entrance?
Who knows?
Hey, some people have a flair for the
Dramatic.
the entry, yeah.
Oh, speaking of which, here's something that my father and my older brother couldn't figure out back when we watched this movie, back in the old days. Something that they basically thought made absolutely no sense. Like, the first time we see the DeLorean travel through time, when it arrives, for some reason, it's covered in ice. And nobody could adequately explain why it's covered in ice. And basically, like, everybody else is thinking that, considering that it just traveled through time, shouldn't it be hot or something? But I actually have a theory on how it could possibly work. Because as we all know, the DeLorean, or at least the flux capacitor, needs a nuclear reaction to generate the 1.21 gigawatts required for time travel. And so the thing about it is, a nuclear reaction, it generates like a whole lot of power. Like, it wouldn't just, like, sure, 1.21 gigawatts is impressive, but I don't think that it would just immediately stop making all that power just for one trip. I think that basically what it is that Doc kind of had to design it that way in order to prevent the nuclear reactor from either being overtaxed or maybe being out of control. So, what does this have to do with the ice? Simple. It's a reactor scramble. The way that it does is that it's... I basically
got
learned...
it.
Yep, that's 100%.
Great Scott!
Great Scott!
That's the name of the trophy! I forgot to turn off the notifications. Okay.
We're standing on her.
Yep. Yes. And it's doing the funny thing with the thing. Hang on. The band looks fantastic. They say it'd be fine under the grime, but in fact, you've done such an amazing job. We like you to stick around and wash down the most important vehicle in the entire film. Thanks a lot.
This is gonna be good.
The time machine. Hello again. Meet our movie star's vehicle, the Time Machine. It's a car that's been modified by our genius inventor, Doc Brown, to incorporate a flux capacitor fueled by bootleg plutonium, naturally. Reaches the top speed of 88 miles per hour in no time, so to speak. Anyway, riding those timelines is cold work, which is left covered in temporal ice and natural particulate. Basically, our props department had a field day with it, and we need it for one last take. Oh, and we really appreciate you keep everything you've seen today under your hat, or rather mask. The future depends on it. Thanks a lot.
I mean, I can't believe it. I was talking about why it's covered in ice, and then they were actually cleaning the ice off of it.
Well, you're 2 for 2 on predicting things in this DLC.
But yeah, the way that it goes is that a reactor scramble or reactor scram, I can't remember what they're called. It's basically where it's an attempt to prevent a nuclear reactor from melting down by suddenly flooding it with incredibly low temperatures to cool everything down. So considering that it just underwent a nuclear reaction and now is suddenly covered in ice, I think that actually would check out. Because, I mean...
uh-oh.
Yeah? What's wrong?
It's kind of stuck on the loading screen.
Uh-oh.
I guess we forgot to pack extra plutonium. Doc.
I thought the car was supposed to be frozen, not us.
Look, LT, I'm sorry, but I'm afraid you're stuck here.
Yeah.
What? Doc, I can't be stuck here. I got a life back in 1985. I got a girl. Is she pretty? Pretty. She's beautiful, Doc. I mean, she's crazy about me. I mean, look what she wrote, Doc. That says it all. Doc, you're my only hope. Marty, I'm sorry, but the only power source capable of generating 1.21 gigawatts of electricity is a bolt of lightning.
Yeah, we kind of have some technical difficulties, guys. Are you stuck on the loading screen on your end too, Chaos?
I'm just stuck with you giving me a piggyback ride.
So you haven't even left the van yet?
Nope.
Uh-oh. Can you move?
No.
Yeah, the game froze. Hold on, people. Sorry.
Okay, so apparently...
Yeah, temporarily turn off the stream at the moment, so, yeah, just give me a few minutes. Sorry.